how's it going, guys? It's Richie here, aka the Aquaman. Now today, it's a different video for you that I normally do. I usually do things about the tank and aquascaping and all that kind of stuff. But this time, I'm doing an unboxing. Yes, I've been asked for unboxings now for ages. And in this one, it's kind of a combination of three. They're all Wi-Fi enabled products by a company called MaxLite. Now, for those of you who don't know who MaxLite are, MaxLite Engineering are a company based in Hong Kong. They produce some of the best lighting for aquariums, but they branched out into other products as well. So I'll be doing just an unboxing, nothing special. I haven't tested them out yet. So it's literally just an unboxing, have a look at the product, see what it looks like, check the quality of it and stuff. I have downloaded the app for these products, but I haven't tested them out yet. There's even a Wi-Fi fish feeder. Now, I never heard of one before, never used one. So the guys at MaxLite Life Aqua have brought one out. So yeah, we'll dive in and take a look at it and see what you guys think. I will probably test it on my tank there in the background for a couple of days just to see how it goes. That's if my cable will reach. Hopefully it will. Yeah, they've also, the other thing I've got to bring you is, it's called a smart power strip. So it's like a extension cable, like a long with 4 plugs, and I think it's got, I'm not sure if it's got USB connections, I'm not sure, I have to check. But that hooks up to your Wi-Fi. There's also, they've got smart plugs as well, which is all part of the same thing. So which is why I'm doing an unboxing on all 3 things today. So you guys get to see like a few of the products. I mean, there are other smart plugs available. I used them on my old tank, but these are just the ones that MaxLite Life Aqua have come up with. But if the quality of these products are anything like their lights, then these are going to be awesome. So I'll show you the products like individually, whatever, and then I'll open them up and then go through them and stuff and just have a little chat about them, see what they look like and see what we think. There we go, I'll get it right in a minute. Okay, so first up we have the smart power strip. Yeah, I don't think it has got USBs, actually, looking at that. UK plug, 4 sockets, and there's the smart plug. So obviously that plugs in, then your CO2 or whatever plugs into that, and then connect it to the Wi-Fi, and you could operate it off your phone. So that's cool. And the smart Wi-Fi fish feeder. Now this, I've been told by MaxLite Life Aqua that this doesn't come with an adapter. You've got to purchase. It's like a mobile phone adapter. But I think this comes with a USB cable. I think you've got to buy a. I think it's like a mobile phone adapter. I mean, you might have one hanging around anyway. It's all much of a muchness. Just make sure that everything is compatible, because you don't want to cause a fire. So let's get into it. So first up is the Wi-Fi smart power strip. So straight out of the box, sorry you didn't see me unboxing, but I seem to have misplaced my tripod, so I'm trying to do this with one hand. UK plug, sealed unit. Yeah, so like I say, 4 there. There's your I think that's your Wi-Fi connector, or it could be your on-off switch. On the back then, yeah, just saying about don't overload your power strip, very wise. Yeah, so nice packaging, giving this like pretty decent like plastic bag, lacky bands there to keep everything all nice and tight and all together, because you know how often these things, you take them out of the box and you can't get them bleeding back in the box again. It's a right pain in the butt. So yeah, this looks like it could be cool. Well packaged, well thought out, just like all the other things from MaxLite Life Aqua. And yeah, just a bit of a tip, don't try and plug that in with the plastic on. I know, it's like the warning on the back of nuts, isn't it, when it says this package may contain nuts. Yeah, exactly, that's what I bought it for. So anyway, on to the next one. Okay, as with the last one, sorry about that, I had to unpackage it with my hands while I put my phone down. So this is the unit itself, fish feeder. Looks like a bog standard fish feeder, but it's not. I'm not sure. There's the connector, there's a connection slot. It's the bottom right corner, can you see it? Just there by my thumb. It's like a mobile phone connector. So comes with the cable. There's the connector there, it's USB there. So that part plugs into your 12 volt adapter. That goes into the unit down there. And yeah, that's just the bracket to attach it to your tank. Again, well packaged. Seems like a fairly good quality unit. Pretty standard, to be honest, as far as the way it looks, but of course this is supposed to be Wi-Fi. So I'm not entirely sure whether the unit itself is Wi-Fi compatible or whether I'd have to plug this into the smart plug. But either way, it's cool because you can control it from the Life Aqua MaxLiving. They have an app which is available on Android and iOS, I believe, which I've already got it installed on my phone, but I haven't actually had a chance to plug any of this in and test it out yet, so that could be cool. Maybe I'll try it on this lamp I'm using to illuminate stuff with at the minute. So that looks like it could be a cool thing, especially if you're on holiday. If it's on Wi-Fi and you can access it through the app, perhaps you think, oh my god, I've forgotten to feed the fish. And you don't have to worry about batteries dying because it's you know, connected with electric, which is cool. The only thing you'd have to worry about is a power cut, but let's be honest, we live in 2020 now, so power cuts are quite few and far between. You don't get them often, so there's always backups out there anyway. So actually, I must say, one thing I've noticed, look at the colour blue of this packaging. Does it remind you of a very famous, expensive jewellery manufacturer or shop based in New York? And there was a song about it. Yeah, leave a comment in below if you know what company that I'm talking about. There's a very famous film and also a song made about this famous company. Leave a comment below in the comments if you know what brand I'm talking about. Anyway, this is, I'm sure you've all seen one of these by now. I mean, we live in 2020 now, so there you go. It's the MaxLiving branding on there. Can you see it? Automation for life. I'm sure you guys have seen, or may have seen, what's that on there? Oh yeah, that's a little light that comes on to tell you that it's on, a LED. Yeah, it's nothing special, just your on off plug there. Yeah, it's basically just a bog standard Wi-Fi plug, but what I do like about it is quite thin, quite a slim design. So hopefully if I plug that into there, obviously not this particular one because this is Wi-Fi anyway, but if this was a standard 4-gang extension, I could plug that in there and I'd have no problem plugging another one in next to it, because I often find with these Wi-Fi plugs that they're quite bulky, and if you put one here, it does that, so you can't plug another plug in next to it. if you run Wi-Fi plugs or Wi-Fi adapters, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, because I had the same issue with mine. So you lose a socket effectively. So yeah, that's it. And all this will happily work together on the app. So yeah, as I said, folks, if you know what famous company that uses a similar colour to this, but they make jewellery, as a big massive clue. There was a film made about them, and also a song. So if you know what it is, chuck it in the comments below. And the right answer doesn't win anything, just bragging rights. So yeah. So yeah, I'm overly impressed. What I will do in one of another, I've got some other products to review, and I will hopefully get to test these out, even if it's just on the household stuff. And this will definitely go on the tank, because when I come out of, we're in local lockdown here at the minute, but when we're not, I go and stay in a caravan fairly frequently, and this would be handy to stick on while I'm away, so I can feed the fish. And a friend of mine also turned me on to a cool Wi-Fi camera, so yeah, I might invest in one of those. Right guys, hope you enjoyed that little unboxing, kind of, well, semi-unboxing video. I had to unbox with my other hand. I had to turn the phone on and off because I didn't have my tripod or anything with me, so it was a bit of a faff, but you get the idea. I'm sure you'll agree that, like, we're living in a modern age now, the old Wi-Fi age, so these can come in handy. I run a large extension on my tank anyway, because where my tank is located behind me, there is no electric there. So what happens is the plug comes from my other room over there, and then runs the full length of my room, and then goes into the back of my cabinet over there. So I've got a 6-gang long extension on there. Sorry about that, the lighting's awful. There we go, that's better. So yeah, it'll be a case of using the little Wi-Fi plugs. Hang on, let me find it. Yeah, this little beast. I'll be using those. I used them before on the other tank, the 90cm, because I was running the light I was running on there, the MaxLite Life Aqua Master Pro RGB. Let me get the full name in there. That's not Wi-Fi enabled, because the original Master Pro, which is the one I have, isn't a Wi-Fi enabled. You may have seen on the Aquarium Gardens video the MaxLite, the Life Aqua, what do they call it? Prime Pro 900, which they put on the Aquascaper 900 in the showroom. Hopefully I'll be getting the 1200 version for that, because the light on that tank over there at the moment is temporary, but you may notice that it's black and not white, and I'll tell you that in a future video why that is that. Anyway, yeah, so these products, I use them on my 900. Like I said, I have the one running my lights, the other one running my CO2, and obviously I could potentially be running a fish feeder, so that would be 3 on Wi-Fi, but depending on your make and model of lights, you may or may not already have Wi-Fi connectivity on there. But even just in the home, like if you're going away or whatever and you want to turn your lights on and off, you can run the Wi-Fi plugs on there. You can fully automate your home. One thing I didn't say is that this, I think, the power bank, the smart power strip, I should say, is compatible with Alexa and Google Assistant, I think. And I think the same goes for the smart plug as well. Yeah, you can voice control it. You can have remote access from the app via your phone, which is cool. So yeah, I don't have a price on these as yet, because they've been released But I think if you guys want to get your hands on them, the best place to contact would be Aquarium Gardens. Go and speak to Dave at Aquarium Gardens and say, look, I saw those cool smart plugs and the smart strips and the Wi-Fi fish feeder. Can you get hold of them? And he'll give you a price. Like I said, there's other makes and models out there available, but these are the ones that I had because I don't know if you guys know, but I'm an ambassador for MaxLite Life Aqua. They kindly sent me these for me to try out, so I thought I'd do an unboxing on them for you guys today. Obviously, I haven't tested them out yet, but I did use Wi-Fi smart plugs on my old system, so I know how to use them. But I will, as a promise, I will definitely test these out, whether it's on my tank or whether it's in the home on something else. I don't know, but yeah, I'll definitely try them out. So yeah. Right, hope you enjoyed that video, dudes. hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Yeah, if you did like the video, please hit the like button, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment. Like I said in the video, if you can tell me what famous brand uses that similar color, then stick it in the comments and let me know if you know who it is. It's pretty easy, many of you will know, especially old farts like me, they'll definitely know it. Some of you younger guys and girls probably won't, but hey ho, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? Okay, I'm out. I'll see you in the next one.